In this video, I will demo preparing data for reports and dashboards using Cognos Analytics version 11.04. I'll start by clicking New Data Module. I'm then guided to choose one or more sources for my data module. I can even reuse existing data modules so that I don't have to redefine the same KPIs over and over again. But in this scenario, I'll pull data from one of my corporate databases. Here I'm selecting a schema from within that database, and some data in a file I previously uploaded. Here's the Excel file I need. If I know the tables I'm looking for, I can simply drag and drop them into my data module. But what's nice is that I don't need to know the table structure of my database. I can simply type in the intent of the module. So in this example, the data module will be used to analyze the orders of different products that my business sells. So I'll simply type in order product and then see that the system recommends a set of tables for me. From the diagram, I can see that all the tables from my corporate database have relationships detected between them. If I can see more detail in the diagram, for example, the cardinality tells me that for every product type, there are one or more products within that product type. I can also see from the diagram that the data in my Excel file has not yet been connected to any of my corporate database tables. So let me go ahead and join that. Join. Let me just choose appropriate keys on each side of the join. Refresh the data. Can choose from a variety of other join options. I'll set the cardinality. Here I can see the combined result set with the common key I've selected between both tables. And then I can get started. Now I can see that all the tables in my data module are joined to one another. Taking a closer look at some of the data in this table, I can see the columns, many of which were correctly identified as measures. I can also see that order number was set as an identifier with an appropriate default aggregation of count distinct. If anything's missing, I can go ahead and create a calculation. For example, quantity times unit price. Well, that's revenue. So let me go ahead and call it that. Taking a look at ship date, I see that the system recognizes it as being a time as well as a date specifically. In another column, for example, product type, I can clean the values. For example, removing white space, or maybe I'm only interested in the first 5 characters of the values in the column. I can also associate the values in this column with more meaningful values. For example, I can create a golf stuff and associate all the product types that have to do with golf with it. For example, golf accessories, irons, putters, and woods. Go ahead and create this as a new column. Now I can simply save the data module into a folder that is accessible to the right group of my colleagues.